So every morning, if I'm running late, then Rasmus is the one making waters, or the opposite way around. We always make waters for each other. And it's nice to have like a reusable water bottle. Because then I know that I'm getting, if I try to drink half my body weight in ounces of water every day, so I try to get in, like this is about 20 ounces, I try to drink like 3.5 of these or 4. I probably drink more than that though, because I'm constantly, when you sweat, you're losing so much water, and so yeah, I'm constantly staying hydrated. Rasmus, on the other hand, if you ask him how many of these he drinks a day, this first one will probably be filled until like 5 p.m. at night.
Who writes does Tino write all the programming?
He writes all the programming, but I kind of do my own running stuff. So same thing with swimming, is I make my own workouts, and with my running, I kind of know exactly what I need to be doing. So Tino gives me a running workout, but I probably I don't do it. So I do what I need to do.
Well, what do you need to do in terms of like running?
I need to be just running longer and slower intervals and not doing... Gee, there's a huge traffic jam right now. Confused. Am I supposed to go? Was I supposed to go? No. Anyways, I'm supposed to be doing longer and slower intervals. I sprint all the time in CrossFit and do a lot of high intensity training, so I don't feel like when I go to the track I need to be sprinting all the time, but I still, like, I try to mix it up. So some days I'm running faster, some days I'm running slower and longer, so it really depends.
Do you work with like heart rates and stuff?
I've actually been doing a little bit of heart rate training. It's my first time trying that. So there's 3 of us at the gym who are doing it right now, Jen, Ryan, and Eric Carmody. There's a program they're following that does a lot of heart rate training, and so I've been adding that in as well to like my aerobic sessions, and I literally just started it like 2 weeks ago. Six sets of 100 at a fast pace, and then 3 sets of 1,200 meters at a slower pace, and then finish off with 6 sets of 100 at a faster pace in the first 6 sets of 100. Yep. Look kind of funny when I do these drills.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
What's it for the ankles?
This for the shins, and yeah, for the ankles, getting shins and ankles and calves and hips. Been doing these drills, same drills, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's changed.
I think that's why I know them.
Yeah. It was good. It felt good to do. I was a little bit tired today, so it was just nice to get outdoors and start running, and then now getting it done, it feels good. I think there's always times when I'm not motivated to do my session, and there are times when I just don't want to do what I do, but I think it's the discipline that keeps me coming back, and so it's just like a habit built into my system, and when I don't go to the gym or go do my running session or swimming session, I feel bad. And it almost can be a bad thing, but there are times when I know to hold back and I'll take a rest day or maybe even take 2 to 3 days off. But I think discipline, once you can build a habit, you can keep coming back despite not having motivation. I think, again, having good training partners you can train with, but on days like this, like it's just me, myself, and I, and no one else. And I think someone who probably does hold me accountable is Rasmus. So if he knows that I have a track session, he's like, why aren't you going to the track? Like, why are you at home right now still in your pajamas? And so I think he definitely keeps me going on days when I'm just like, I just want to stay home.
I think it's easier to stay motivated in San Diego than in Denmark in February, March.
Oh my gosh, 100%. I love Denmark, but during the winter time it is so cloudy and so gray and just dark. I mean, don't get me wrong, the sun does come out and it's a beautiful time of year, but I mean, you can't beat this weather. You can't beat San Diego. So yeah, it was hard for me when I was in Denmark for Christmas, just staying motivated and getting to the gym. I just felt like I wanted to stay at home in bed and just be lazy. So I think the sun definitely helps keep you going.
What are you making now?
Typical post-workout shake. So every time after I train, I usually take a scoop of protein powder and then I do a scoop of carbs just to get in my protein and carbs. So around like 20 grams protein and then 50 grams of carbs. And then I'm gonna make myself lunch. It's about 11 o'clock right now, and then I'll make lunch and then eat it around 12, and then I'll train at 1. So this tastes like a vanilla milkshake. So right now I'm debating whether or not I should just eat one of my pre-made meals from my good friend Ricky. He has a company, Fio's Signature. And I'm debating whether or not I should eat one of his meals or just make something of my own. It's a really tough decision because all of his food is so good. Like, look, this is Korean meatballs. Fresh ground chicken thigh meatballs, stuffed with Korean spices, grilled and served with ginger, sesame, jasmine rice, and wok seared Asian veggies. I'm just figuring out which meal I want to eat right now. I started Grown Strong in 2014, so 6 years ago, I came out with my first ever exclusive Lauren Fisher Grown Strong t-shirt. And at the time, it was more inspired by the fact that I grew up with 3 older brothers. Like, nothing was ever easy. They constantly pushed me around, like made fun of me, pushed me in the bushes, like nothing was easy. And so for that, I feel like I grew up strong just because of my 3 older brothers. And so that's where the mantra Grown Strong came from. And that kind of inspired me in my own journey in CrossFit. And so I felt like Grown Strong could be so much bigger than Lauren Fisher. I don't want people to think when they think Grown Strong, they think of Lauren Fisher. Like, I want it to be this message and this empowerment for women to live their lives a certain way. And so I feel like that can be so much bigger than if I created a Lauren Fisher brand. I get a lot of messages on Facebook and Instagram, but what takes priority is actually our Grown Strong fitness group. So I actually try to answer all the girls who are our fitness members in the Facebook group, like in the middle of the day. They're posting like lifting videos, asking for help, asking for nutrition advice. And so usually every morning I try to check in the afternoon I'll check again. And then when I get some time at the end of the day is when I go to my Instagram direct messages and try to get back to people. But what takes priority is the Grown Strong fitness members. It's always me replying on Instagram, on Facebook. It's funny, I'll reply back to someone on Instagram and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you replied. And like, people don't believe it's me, and it is me. Like, I'm replying back to everyone, whether it's when I'm posting and I'm replying back in the comments, like, it's always me. And I feel like that kind of what separates me from other like I know a lot of other people who have big followings, like they have a team of people helping them, and I should probably have that as well. I just haven't gotten to that point because I don't trust anyone else like taking over my social media and saying what I would want to say. Like, I want to make sure that it's like authentic to me. Heavy DT, so 5 rounds, 12 deadlifts, 9 hang power cleans, 6 shoulder to overhead with 145 pounds for females. Oh, I compete way better than I do in training. Like, my training numbers are nowhere near what I like when I'm in competition. My numbers are way faster. I just love being in that atmosphere where like all adrenaline is going, the crowd is going, like it's your time to peak, like you're tapering into that competition, and yeah, that's when I feel like my best, right in competition.